schedule, we have to initiate the lecture on time. Okay.
Yes, yes, definitely, definitely. Thank you so much, sir. I'm really very grateful to VNIT department, VNIT Civil Department, and Dr. Mangesh Madhwar, sir, for inviting me here. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's begin then. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you
as
can start.
the should I begin or wait for two
Yeah, yeah,
minutes?
yeah. You can start.
Okay, okay, okay. All right. Well, thank you. Yeah. Let me share my screen. I hope my screen is visible. Just give me a minute. Okay. Okay, yes. All right. So, as our today's topic is linking decarbonization. Just a minute. For the sake of bandwidth, I will turn off my video. Yes. Yeah. Linking decarbonization with Autodesk Construction Cloud. So, first of all, I will be introducing what actually Arcans as a whole we represent, and then we will be walking through the basics of project management. We will just have a little bit of interactive brainstorming sessions. So, please stay alert and have a little bit of interactive session. This is not just sitting and listening. So, then we will walk through the digital tool that is Autodesk Construction Cloud, and what other services and what other products Autodesk Construction Cloud offers, Autodesk Docs, BIM Collaborate, Build, and then we will just move ahead with the key takeaways. So, let me first introduce what actually Arcans is. So, Arcans, as an organization, we are the part of Group Monier, which is a French-based group of companies, which was started in 1906, and it started with the construction machineries, handling rental solutions, and different initiatives. And now we also have a construction and industry digitalization partner, which is Arcans. We also have, yeah, so Arcans was established to provide a partner based services, like the value added services and value added reseller of Autodesk. So we are also platinum partner of Autodesk. So all the Autodesk solutions like AutoCAD, Revit, and all the other project management related solutions in Autodesk are also resold by us, and we provide the value added services and consulting on the optimization of the projects. We also provide Bentley services and the other Adobe, other solutions present in the market. So we as a whole, Arcans have a very special quality, that we are a global company with local presence and proven expertise. So we have 50 plus worldwide locations, and we have all unparalleled coverage all over the world, and we serve almost 40,000 plus customers. So it is all going on with collaboration and providing services to the customer related to solutions. So few of them are, displayed on the screen. All right. So now let's begin with our session. So, importance of project management for decarbonization. We will walk through and have a little bit of brainstorming session and understand why we need project management, why it is important for a project management tools, or project management is important for decarbonization. Okay, so all right, brainstorming time. Can I please request everyone to please, scan this QR code, and it will lead you to this question, and you can just answer the same in like a few words. Why is project management essential in construction? So maybe, why do you feel, in few words, less rework, timely delivery, anything that you feel, you can just type in there. Please let me know if you need any help. So just scan the small QR code here. Please let me know if it is not working. Meeting code, it is here. Uh, can you see the screen? This is the meeting code. Or the best way to do is just open your phone camera and scan this QR code. It will directly take you to the question. No need of login and everything.
Hi, this is Raghavendra. We are not able to access this question. So it says that thanks for joining and view the results.
Oh, okay. All right. Maybe there is some technical issue. No
Yes.
worries. Okay. So we will get past this. Maybe for the next one we will try. No worries. So let's just say that why project management is essential in construction. So what personally, what we have, learned, and what I have practiced and what I have observed in the industry, that project management is the very backbone of construction. you know so managing construction management is very essential because it provides structure, discipline, and coordination needed to deliver complex projects in time. So what is the golden triangle regarding the construction, regarding any project management? That is quality, cost, and time. So managing complexities. There are multiple stakeholders in the project, construction project. So like stakeholders, phases, regulation. Then there should be a structured approach to any project. That's why we need project management. Then again, regarding the golden triangle rule, time, ensuring timely delivery. Maybe if, as we all have experience and we all see all around our our country and everywhere in the world, that ensuring timely delivery is very much important when it comes to construction. As even as the time goes, the cost factor moves along, so any delay might be very costly. Then again, when time comes, there comes the factor of cost. So controlling cost, construction budgets are very typically large and vulnerable to overruns. That's why project management helps to create accurate cost estimates, budgets, monitor expenditures and cash flows, and provide a value added engineering. So then what we look for in any construction project is the quality, as per the golden triangle rule. Then quality assurance, we need to ensure that the quality is the best. We need to ensure the material quality, the process quality, and the methodologies used in the construction processes. Then again, along with the project management comes with the risk. So mitigating risk, risk identification, assessment, contingencies, plans, and each and every schedule has to be planned along with mitigating the risk. So there has to be a very much streamlined and controlled environment when it comes to project management. Okay, so moving ahead, let's move ahead. Then again, I hope this is working. Can you just try? What are the driving factors in construction project management? Sure, planning, better planning. Time and cost, of course. Cost management. Complete work at time. Yes, time management. Hmm. Okay. Collaboration. Yes, collaboration is also very much important. Okay. So what we see here, complete work on time has been answered the most by everyone. So yes, let us walk through the all driving factors in construction project management. So the very first thing when a project is initiated or even thought of, the scopes and objective of a project needs to be very, very clearly defined. So clear definition of a project scope, well defined goals, deliverables and milestones are to be, is one of the major driving factor in project management. Then alignment with stakeholders. Objectives must definitely all time align with the expectations of clients, contractors and other stakeholders. Next, again, what complete work on time, that has been pretty much highlighted. Yes, time management is very, very, very essential driving factor in construction project management. When we talk about time management, scheduling comes into our mind. Proper planning and use of tools like Gantt chart, Primavera, MSP, those must be definitely used. Then critical path method, we all this is the very basic concept when we learn scheduling or learn even in civil engineering. Critical path method helps to identify the key tasks that directly affect the project timeline. Then delay management, proactively identifying and mitigating the potentials of delays are very much important in the time management. Then moving ahead comes to the cost, time and cost. Yes, here that is definitely answered. So cost management, when it comes to cost management, budgeting, accurate cost and estimation and planning is required. Then cost control is required, monitoring the expenditures, managing the cost overruns. And also when cost management is ever spoken of, value engineering is also comes there. So ensuring cost effectiveness without compromising on quality is very much essential factor when it comes to cost. Then again, quality management, standards and compliances, codes must be followed, standards and best practices, quality assurance and control must be definitely there. Then risk management, understanding potential risk and mitigation planning. Then again, we must also, one of the major driving factor these days regarding construction project management is resource management. When it comes to labor, equipment, not only the labor and equipment, but the other stakeholders, other resources, human resources like architecture, engineers and contractors. So AEC, they must also be properly managed. Then material procurement. When comes to resource management, then when we talk about human resource management, then communication and collaboration must be in well place, and informative flow must be there. Stakeholder engagement, technology and innovation, that is one of the aspect or one of the driving factor in construction project management that cannot be overlooked, because nowadays collaboration and communication has is very much essential and critical. As we move forward, the ways must also change. So then digital tools like BIM, Autodesk Construction Cloud, scheduling and estimating softwares, such kind of softwares come into picture. Then even moving one step ahead, automation and drones, such kind of technology, progress tracking, surveying and inspection, used for surveying and inspection comes into picture. Again, then sustainability and environmental consideration is also one of the major driving factors in construction project management these days. So which is essential. Green building standards like LEED, BREEAM, etc. Then carbon reduction, implementing low carbon materials and processes. And project management cannot go without a proper leadership and team management. So proper leadership, team dynamics and project managers role in decision making, conflict resolution and motivation is also very much essential when it comes to project management. So we Of course, I believe that most of these things are very much familiar to you. Anyways, so understanding these factors, why is it important? Let's look at this picture. So what a project environment in real life, this is just a glimpse or pretend, trying to pretend what a project environment looks. So as you can see here in the picture, this is just a representation. So we have an office environment where project executives work, architects, our BIM managers and everyone. Then we have owner, then we have architects and engineers, executives, legal team, project managers and engineers, superintendents, labor force, traders. So what we can see here in this environment, all of them are working in their own fragmented zones. The communication happens in own fragmented zone. There is, in simple words, when it comes to project or when it comes to project environment, it is a chaos. So how to streamline that, we will see that. To streamline that chaos, we need something. We need a common data environment. We need a single point of contact from which each and every stakeholder, like architect, facility manager, owner, general contractor, labor, subcontractor, estimator, each and every stakeholder, each and every resource must be connected to a single source of truth. So that's why we need a common data environment. So common data environment meaning it what the name suggests. It's a common data where environment where all of the stakeholders come together and work together. They receive the same information as anyone, whether it may be owner, architect, general contractor, engineer, subcontractor. As why is it important? Because when it comes practicality, when it comes to practicality, as we see on site, everyone work in their fragmented silos. So all the data that is flowing, it flows with the fragmented silos. So it has to come on to a single source of truth to streamline it and make it happen fluently. Also, we will look that project management also plays a critical role in achieving decarbonization. So we have understood like what are the key driving factors for project management and achieving why is project management essential. So with that also, decarbonization also is one of the major driving factor. And how project management achieves that is by aligning sustainability targets with scope and schedule, where you can embed carbon goals into planning from day one, then coordinate timelines for sustainable material delivery and low carbon logistics, then reducing rework through better planning, effective coordination again, tracking and managing carbon KPIs using digital tools like ACC Build and Cost. Then we have enabling low carbon procurement and budgeting. So project management managers can influence supplier selection. Selection of materials can also be integrated very much well with Revit also. So with one-click LCA and LC life cycle assessment tools can also be used. Okay. So when it comes to project management, decarbonization, uh, to help achieve decarbonization, project management is also very essential. So to optimize this project management, there are digital tools like Autodesk Construction Cloud. Okay, so before going ahead with Autodesk Construction Cloud, I would like to know the our past participants know you all, like how familiar are you with Autodesk Construction Cloud. So please scan this. Yes. Okay. Have heard of it, new to ACC. Any more? Okay. No, that I know. It's fine. Any experts in the from participants who use daily? What the daily users of Autodesk Construction Cloud? All right. Okay. So I believe most of them are new to ACC, right? Okay. So let's begin then. So Autodesk Construction Cloud, basically it is a very streamlined and holistic web platform and a solution for project management and all the management related aspects like design management, project management on site, data management when it comes to construction. So all of these management streamlining and optimization that is happening on Autodesk Construction Cloud as a digital tool. So it's a web-based platform. So whatever web-based platform, meaning that whatever date they have a huge data centers all across the world. So whatever data is shared or uploaded on such product, it is stored very much well. So Autodesk Construction Cloud is the umbrella, and then they have under the umbrella they have different products which suffices to different or aligns to different management systems. Like BIM Collaborate here is used for design management, so it integrates very well with Revit. There is AutoCAD and other Autodesk solutions. So there is design collaboration, automated clash detection, and integrated model coordination and issue management. Then we have takeoff, so it is used for 2D 3D takeoff. Scope analysis it is a very essential tool for estimators. Then we have Autodesk Build. So Autodesk Build is the field management tool. So where all sorts of project management that is happening on the field, like cost management, quality management, safety checks, project closeout, each and every execution activity right from the beginning to the handout is can be streamlined on Autodesk Build. And all these products have a vanilla product called Autodesk Docs. So on Autodesk Docs, we have a document management system where you can create folders. You can bring all the stakeholders together on a single platform. As we earlier talked about common data environment, Autodesk Docs acts like a common data environment to all these products and more. There is also, help of Insight, which gives you customized dashboards and reportings, which helps decision makers and the owners to, streamline their projects and work efficiently. So let us now look into Autodesk Docs, and at the end, we will look how Autodesk Docs can help us achieve the decarbonization goals. Okay, all right. So, Autodesk Docs, the key functionalities of Autodesk Docs are document control, then 2D, 3D support, create markups, approval workflows, transmitters, version control, and document management. Basically, on Autodesk Docs, what you can do is you can create. There are different tools in Autodesk Docs like files, issues, reviews, which helps you streamline the different folder structure, and uh, you know on those folder structure you can create permission access, whether you want to create a proper stakeholder management of the data. So document controlled data, so where you can provide permission control. Then there is also added feature where all the versions of the document can be maintained. So for example, I have one of my stakeholder have uploaded version 1 document, then same stakeholder other stakeholder have uploaded the same document, or maybe same the document has been revised and updated. All of the versions are available, those versions can be compared, and also these files can be gone through the review workflows. So approval workflow system, I will also show you the platform just for much better clarification. Yeah. So also, this file management system on Autodesk Docs is very much, compliant to ISO 19650, which supports BIM. So ISO 19650 compliant naming structure, filing, and folder structure can be created here, which supports BIM and other, systems. So automated checking of whether the naming is done correctly or not. There are very automated features which helps you streamline those activities like file naming, uploading of documents, which seems small, but when it comes to a bigger picture it is very critical, because if you miss even one revision or one version of document, then it affects the construction site. So yeah, next, we when it comes to working of a project, there are issues. So every time how those issues are managed, so there is creation of issues on the platform where you can create issues, look into it, bring the team, collaborate on those issues, rectify them. Then issue management is done very much precisely, where you can set due dates to these issues. Okay, due date to these issues, location details, which clears a bigger picture and precise information of each and every issue or each and every data that we upload on this system. Okay, so how Autodesk Docs supports decarbonization. So what Autodesk Docs brings here onto the table is that it eliminates paper-based workflows. So whatever traditional construction now also it relies heavily on printing of drawings, manuals, checklists. All those things can be streamlined and eliminate the paper-based workflows. Then Autodesk Docs replaces the cloud-based access to specifications. So each and every construction site has a specification, booklet, huge booklet, which needs to be followed, and every specification has to be complied. So all those things can be Ye- digitalized here. It reduces rework. When you come on a digital platform, things becomes much more easy. You can find things much more easily just by typing the keywords and looking onto the documents. Then fast access to sustainability documents reduces carbon from meetings, files, and majorly transport. So structured data and carbon counting can also be done, and it also supports the very important aspect, that is remote collaboration, and it can also connect the global teams. This is very huge factor for all the products in ACC, that remote collaboration is very much made easier and effective, so you can connect with the global teams. Then we have Autodesk BIM Collaborate. So Autodesk BIM Collaborate, before going to that, I will just show you the interface, how it looks. Autodesk Docs. Okay, this is build, but for, as you can see, this is the ACC platform, web-based platform. Now there are different products. So whatever products are used, whatever products our customers use, whether it may be Docs or build, they get according whatever management or whatever work that suits them, they use such kind of products. So let's see Docs here. So as you can, earlier I mentioned that there is a folder structure, you can create folder structure. So likewise, entire folder structure can be created on files, and within this folder structure you can view different kind of files, whether it may be CAD, Revit, even Navisworks. So all 65 plus 5 file formats are supported by this files tool, where you can directly view those files here on this platform. And it is Microsoft 365 compliant as well. So when I work on Excel, you can directly work on Excel, Word, or PowerPoint right here on the web platform. So whenever I make any changes to this Excel file, it will create a version 2 of the same. Same goes with the CAD files also. This is a new addition. So you get a integrated or a sophisticated folder structure. This is just a test environment. Later, you can see specifications here, and reviews tool here creates a digital, approval workflow system. So bringing together different stakeholders like architects, BIM manager, may it be site person or construction head, project head. So whatever files, whether it may be from the concept drawing to GFCs, they all can pass through a digital work approval workflows, and they can open the file, create issues, and submit their approve the files and create. So you can also each and every activity on this ACC platform is time stamped, date stamped, and whoever member is acting upon, that is also mentioned here. Then issues, I will just open one of the issue. So as you can see here, this is the open issue here. The placement is done. So see the title, status, there are different status on, like draft, pending, in review. Right now this issue is open. Then you can write description and assign to specific member. So there are different types of things here. It is member based, role based, and company based. So on this platform, you create different projects, you create roles and companies. So suppose, let's say Vaishnavi is from Arcans and she's a BIM manager. So whenever a project is coming up, my project manager or ACC manager, document controller, have added me with the company assigned as Arcans and BIM manager. So there would be, you can assign different, you can bring collaboration much more precise in terms of companies and roles. So when you open this, when I open this, I'll show you how this looks. Yeah. So there, when, yeah, so this is a CAD file, and there are different issues marked up here. This is the issue, that issue number 88, and then you can check it out. There are different markup tools facilities as well when this file viewer, ACC file viewer, is open. Then you can also attach files, add references, mention people to rectify the solution, rectify the issues and bring out the solutions. So likewise, you can fill in the precise information of location details like column 65. Such kind of things are very much essential, because when it comes to execution, data is at utmost priority, because if your data is not correct, then things may absolutely go wrong. So see, such kind of digital tools help, streamline these activities. So also, as I mentioned, each and every activity on ACC platform is, logged with precise timestamp, date stamp, and the member. So whoever created what activity, even if I move this place or issue pin, then it will be logged here and it will be mentioned. So such kind of uh, arrangements or such kind of tools are there on ACC. Then further, there are added uh, tools of reports, issues, and members. Those are other admin related tools. Now moving forward to Autodesk BIM Collaborate. Okay. So BIM Collaborate, as I mentioned earlier. So BIM Collaborate is a web, again, this is a different product when it comes to ACC. So when we talk about BIM Collaborate, it is majorly used by the design management stakeholders. So when it comes to design management, all of the architects are modelers, drafters, all those stakeholders can be brought together on BIM Collaborate. So what has happened, we will look forward on to the key. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, a platform for the whole project team, review, coordinate, and bringing together a holistic and integrated model is very much possible and effective on BIM Collaborate. So whether you are working on Revit or CAD or Civil 3D, we can co-author on Autodesk BIM Collaborate. Yeah. So with the added support of the vanilla product, that is Autodesk Docs, which secures the document management with folders and naming, there is added benefit of live syncing of the models with BIM Collaborate. Okay. Can also, again, when it comes to collaboration on BIM on this platform, there, like, right from your Revit, you can publish the new models, and every day at the end of the day, you can revise and sync the updates what has been done into the model. So there is extended help of work sharing to the virtual environment here on BIM Collaborate. Then you can also co-author on BIM Collaborate. Yeah, again, each and everything on ACC is permission based. So, like as you can see here in the permissions field, there are different roles mentioned here, and like admin, architect, BIM manager, and construction manager, document manager. So, whatever when these members are, when a whole team is invited on a project, let's say East Residence Hall, they are given certain roles like architect and manager depending upon their designation. So these roles are then used to provide permissions. Permissions, data, sharing in controlled manner uh, is very streamlined on this uh, platform. So next, communication managed collaboration. So yeah, on BIM Collaborate, different discipline teams are created like civil, coordination, landscape, MEP, structure. Maybe for MEP, you want a fragmented team, HVAC, electrical, plumbing. All of these teams are created virtually, and all of them work on their on the their local systems with the data. So first we create a model central model is decided, and then send on the central model. At the end of the day, all of the work is synced, creating a holistic integrated framework and a holistic integrated model. So down the line, within the timeline, these different discipline members, these teams share their packages. So like architecture has shared the detailed design or detailed design of certain, let's say the same project. Then structure have shared their design. So maybe architecture team needs the um detailed design from structure, so they will take their packages. So within the timeline, different packages are shared on BIM Collaborate, and they are consumed to form an integrated model. I will show you on the platform, which will make, I hopefully that will make much more things clearer. So again, with BIM Collaborate, issues, markups, and all of things which I showed you earlier on docs helps a lot to eliminate the clashes, create good coordination, and just move ahead. So with BIM Collaborate, you get automated clash detection. So when clash detection is already embedded in BIM Collaborate, so no need to go on to Navisworks files or some other tools to check the clash detection. So here only the clash detection on this platform happens, and you can then recognize these clashes precisely and generate the issues, rectify them. So teams work together to resolve these issues. Again, so main motive of this whole ACC is to bring each and every communication lines, say coordination and you know data management, to bring it on one single platform. So there is also one tool called correspondence, which helps bring out your emails, your local emails, your Outlook emails, Gmail, whatever you have. All the official emails can be bring out on this correspondence tool. So we can send out emails right from here, and if you already have something on your official account, Outlook or Gmail, you can transfer that data with single click on this correspondence, which includes attachments, which includes other aspects as well. And now I will tell you also one more thing why correspondence is much better, because on this ACC platform, when we bring out the correspondence, right, on normal Outlook, we don't have the liberty to mention the or highlight the priority like extensively with due date. It would be in the brief only, like in the main body only. But here on correspondence, you can clearly mention the due date, what is the status of that ongoing discussion, and each and everything can be streamlined properly. Then correspondence is done, but what about the meetings? Meetings can also be bring out on a single platform here. So you can create meetings, whether it may be online or offline. You can map out your meeting agenda points, discussion points, and each and everything can be you know captured here on the meetings. So the key capabilities here in BIM Collaborate Pro is, yes, it comes with Docs, which already has its capabilities. Then you get Revit Cloud Work Sharing. Okay, so anytime, anywhere, just a minute. Sorry for the disturbance. So yeah, so Revit Cloud Work Sharing is a boon to all the design related stakeholders, because it makes your life very much easy with the cloud sharing. Then design collaboration platform, it comes where you can share the packages, you can review the packages, whatever other packages that has been created. Like earlier I showed you that civils different disciplines share their own packages. So those packages can be reviewed by the project manager or design manager at once, and compared with the other packages. So such tasks are very much made, the life is made easier with such tools. Then model coordination comes into picture, clash grouping coordination issues. All right. Next, also the same with all of the products like Build, whether it may be BIM, Coordinate, BIM Collaborate, and Docs. Mobile app is also present, which makes life easier for especially the field team. So site engineers, site managers, project head, all of the site stakeholders can use this mobile app and bring out the collaborate and collaboration into the picture. So now, how BIM Collaborate supports decarbonization is that it enables early design coordination. So with the help of, I believe that you must have had the session of one click LCA as well. So one click LCA in Revit, you get the plugin of one click LCA. So when this combination of Revit, one click LCA, and ACC comes together, the decarbonization process and the goals can be achieved very much easily. Okay, so why? Because you can examine the designs at early stages, support, bring out the low carbon design decisions. Then cloud based collaboration reduces travel also. This is also an important factor which is overlooked, but yes, and you can bring out the global team to collaborate on the single platform. Then you get fewer RFIs and site conflicts when BIM collaborates like tools are used due to class detection and model coordination. You get a structured model data of carbon analysis, and the integrated model. So yeah, you can also track revisions, and it is very helpful for the decision makers as well. Yeah. Next, we will move on to Autodesk Build. So Autodesk Build is a field management. It is used for the field management purpose. So on site, when field execution is happening, that's when the real action comes into picture. Every fluctuating aspect, cost, time, quality, all those critical things comes into picture as soon as we start the execution. So to streamline that, to make it fluent, build comes into picture. So on build, what you get is there is, yeah, we will move forward next. Just yeah. So project management aspects, where project management workflows. Okay, like on site you will get RFIs. You first of all, you need schedule on place, RFIs, submittals, meetings, daily reports, tons of issues. So those, all those things can be streamlined and handled on this platform. So for submittals, all the method statements that come into picture, the MARs, the MIRs, then safety plan, quality plan, all those things when comes into picture, they need a proper submission pattern and numbering. So such kind of organization is developed in submittals on this build platform. So as you can see here, specs is written, specs, there are different spec sections are written, packages are written, then items are given. So proper, with proper numbering and workflow within this, there is workflow. Like for civil, you might need certain team to handle civil related submittals. For MVP, certain different team, or maybe for quality and safety, different teams. So such kind of workflows within submittals also is created, which helps to streamline the submissions, and also uh, um, save the data. Yeah. So again, when RFIs are also generated here on digitally, where you can connect different stakeholders, creating PCOs, references. You can, what is the beauty of ACC here? You can refer different tools. Like I can refer a submittal here in RFI. I can refer a form here in RFI. I can refer a issue here. I can put in reference. What this creates is, it creates a very clear picture into what is linking to what. Okay, there might be an issue that has been ongoing, that later we are getting the same RFI for the same. So those two activities can be linked together properly, provide with the references and resolved quickly. So likewise, when it comes to schedule, there are features in schedule tool on build, where you can view the MSP files, Primavera file, and you can update the schedule. You can create different versions and compare these versions of the schedules. Sorry. You can again here make suggestions that there has been some change, there has been some delay. So there is an option here in schedules tool where you can make suggestions that please change this date. Then the planning manager comes into picture. There is a review workflow again, and such kind of elaborate coordination is made possible. So there daily reports can also be generated here, and automated daily reports. So whatever work logs or whatever the information is, whatever activities, digital activities that has been going on the ACC, like daily issues report, daily design reports, that can be generated here on the ACC platform, which is very useful and helpful for the decision makers and managers. Again, meetings is one of the prominent feature here, where each of the action items can be monitored while giving them a reference of files, issues, photos, each and everything, RFIs, submittals, forms. You can create attach as a reference to all of those things, not only from the platform, like not only whatever information that is present on the platform, but local references right from your system can also be attached. Then you can assign the action items to different members, keep the track using due dates, and much more.
Hello, Vaishnavi.
Yeah, just finish.
There are some questions in the messages box.
Okay, I'll just check the
Okay,
inbox.
so we should discuss on that questions.
Sure. Autodesk Construction Cloud is licensed. Yes, it is licensed, but how many opens CDE available? So okay, Autodesk Construction Cloud is licensed, but if you want to try it out, you can always create an ID, and it gives you 30 days trial period. Then can SEC merge to work with Bentley? Right now, there is okay. So merging is different, but uh, you can have some parts of it, like it promotes, you can upload, obviously you can store any sorts of files on docs and ACC, but for integration, it requires then again customized services like Autodesk platform integration. So I don't think it has Bentley, but yeah, um, for such kind of merges or such kind of integrations, the customized requests are sent out to Autodesk, and then that is also possible in some pictures. So basically, functionality customization is available. Can you please elaborate on what customization functionality are you saying? Customization. Customization, yes. Interoperability, yes, yes, definitely. There is interoperability with ACC and different products also. So I don't know, but I will show you how much there are different softwares also that you can integrate here with ACC. Yeah. So uh, there is the flat. Yeah. So when it comes to field, we have forms or checklist, which is very much beautifully taken care, which for like all the inspections, quality related or safety related inspections can happen here. And obviously quality and safety you will have to visit at the site, but the data which we store, like on site, there are 100 plus just checklist. Like for quality there are 100 plus checklists, and again those are filled on daily basis, weekly basis. So there are night work permits, then height work permit, hot work permit. As your execution moves along, there are n number of safety permits and safety checklists, quality checklists, because we need to ensure the quality and safety of the project. So rather than doing it on a paper basis, we can do it on the this is made possible digitally on ACC, where you can click photos for reference for much more proofs. So yeah, I think time is a little bit less, so we can just move ahead. Yeah, quality. Again, safety checklist, you can see safety inspection. Toolbox train talk is like it is very prominent and very frequent on site, so those activities can also be um, mentioned and stored here. Again, with okay, all of this is done when it comes to handout and facility management. So project closeout is also made easier here on ACC. So whatever turnover documentation, commissioning, as built survey, and final completion. So all of these things can be done by asset tool and handover tool on ACC. Yeah, turnover documentation, as built exports are there, then again handover things are there. Overall, in and all, again Autodesk builds supports decarbonization, links to decarbonization. Then again, when such kind of activities are done, when you streamline your project management activities, most of the rework is reduced, material waste is reduced. Then you can also, when we optimize such kind of regular activities, we can also create a much more fluent and streamlined monitoring for sustainability, because practically speaking, we are much more right now entangled into optimizing and traditional working only. So how we will focus on sustainability? So that's why we need to focus on optimizing our regular construction executions and regular construction practices. Then we can definitely focus into bringing out even more sustainable designs, and even more creating a much better sustainable environment by efficient monitoring. So again, it connects office to field, creating a very elaborate connection and collaboration platform and data management. So, yeah, so anyways, so this is the pie chart which shows that construction activities to the carbon footprint globally. It is obviously building operations, which comprises of building materials, which also comprises of execution. It's much more. So in conclusion, what we can do is 10 to 30% of material is wasted. So ACC can help reduce this using clashes issues. Most of the things goes into rework. That is the major pain point in our construction industry. So moving ahead with the key takeaways. So yeah, with this connected workflows, it can really drive and optimize our construction project management systems, and it also creates a data driven decision drive impact. Yeah, I think the time is also over, so let's move ahead. I hope this was informative enough.
Yeah. Anyone, any participant, any questions? So we will have a quick discussion because lunchtime is there now. So if any doubt or any query, so we can ask Vaishnavi.
Sure, or you can drop it in the chat box also.
Yeah. There are some questions by Abhishek Raj Singh. Vaishnavi, if we can take that
Yes,
in
yes,
chat box.
I have
Okay,
already answered them. Yes.
okay,
So yeah, basically for Autodesk Construction Cloud, there is member based person name based license. So like one person one license, just like in Revit and AutoCAD also. So but you can try it out for free, and there is 30 days trial period. Can anytime go on acc.autodesk.com. I will also put the link in chat box.
okay. Vaishnavi, thank you. It was a really nice lecture, and then the demonstration was very good. Okay,
Thank you
this
so much.
we got the complete glimpses that how we should move, and this application of BIM in managing the project, also the decarbonization. So it really what we can say is a wonderful lecture session from your end. Thank you for accepting our invitation and delivering this wonderful session to our audience. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for inviting and giving me the opportunity to, present and deliver whatever I have learned till now. So, thank you so much. Thank you all also for patiently listening. I hope everyone got some key takeaways from this lecture.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.